preparing our core muscles to stabilize our pelvis and trunk while we move our legs independently in single leg stretch. We lie down on the mat, slide one heel in towards your sitting bones and float that knee to the ceiling. Place the hand on top of the thigh and the other hand across your belly close to the inguinal ligament, the hip crease there. Press hand into thigh and thigh into hand. Feel your abdominals in that area work, and that's your psoas being turned on. Keep pressing the hand into thigh and thigh into the hand, and reach the leg out, eccentrically working the psoas, and then concentrically working it as it comes back in. Feel the psoas muscle suction the head of the femur into the socket and maintain that connection while you're moving the leg through thick water. And that's the feeling you want as you're going through single leg stretch. Then place your hands behind the thigh, reach the back of the thigh into the hands, stretching the head and tail away from each other. Your leg is in tabletop position. And then with an exhale, sink the lower ribs into the mat to float the head and shoulders up off in the position you'll be in single leg stretch. Place your hands on the inside of the knee and the outside at the ankle, and then go through the same movement, getting a sense of how that psoas is working eccentrically and concentrically, and you're stabilizing your pelvis and rib cage, the whole trunk, with your core muscles. And now you're ready for both legs. Bring up the other leg in tabletop, hands behind the thighs. Again, press the back of the thighs into the hands, and you'll feel length in your spine. It's tractioning head and tail away from each other. Anchor into your sacrum, the lower ribs, and with your exhale, increase the anchoring of the lower ribs into the mat to float your head and shoulders off of the mat. Now you have one knee in, the other leg out. Take an inhale and an exhale to switch. Working your psoas muscles for the hip flexion and extension, and all the abdominals working to stabilize the whole pelvis and trunk.